Greetings fellow Dragon Ball fans and collectors, I'm the DBZ Collector, and this is the Dragon Ball Gals Launch black hair version from MegaHouse, and she was released on December 22nd, 2016, and I pre-ordered her from Kieran Hobby. They said they're going to have her in June of this year, but they didn't get her in stock until like mid-April. But then they didn't ship it out until like mid-May, so I didn't get it until like a couple weeks ago, at the beginning of June. So that was a pain in the ass. I'm not sure what it's like buying from Kieran Hobby, from figures that are already in stock. I'll try that out and see how it is. But at the very least, don't pre-order from them, because you might end up waiting several months before you get your figure, before they get in stock. And we'll look at the box first, as I always like to do. Here's the front. And then there's the Toei animation sticker, which is figure stick of authenticity. This was figures drawn out of bootleg. And then here is one side. The back. I like that artwork right there. And then another side. And the bottom. And the top. And let's take her out. Here she is. She comes whole. And there's her base. And you just put her on like that. There you go. If you have this figure, then in the comment section below, let me know what you think of her. Are you satisfied with your purchase? When and where did you get it from? And if you care to disclose the information, how much you pay for it. And if you would like this figure, then good luck. It'll probably be hard to find, and if you do find one, you probably won't be paying. You'll probably be paying more than 120 bucks for it. And I'll try to find some places that sell her, and I'll put the links in the description box below. What attracted me to this figure line is, well, there you go. All figures are like that, except for Kid Chi-Chi, because that'll be weird. And there's a third version of Bulma that came out, where it depicts her from the outro of Dragon Ball, where she's sitting at a window looking out at a rainy, where she's looking out the window and it's raining, and she has a white button-up shirt and her underwear. And that figure, her boobs aren't oversized. So that's, if you don't like that, you can get that. If you don't like the oversized boobs, you can get that figure. All I have left to get is that Bulma I was just telling you about. And I just got an email earlier, let me know that they have the second version of Android 18 in stock. All I have to do is select the shipping option. They'll ship it out to me. And and there's an adult version of Chi-Chi coming out later this year. I'm definitely gonna get her. Then I'll have all of them. She stands at 8 inches. This is probably one of my favorite figures in the Dragon Ball Gals line, because I really like this version of Launch. I really like her, innocent personality. I like the shorts, how they're riding up her ass and riding low on her waist. Very nice. Speaking of waist, someone made a joke. I seen that they said they like their women with their organs in their stomach, referring to the fact that her waist/stomach is skinny and her hips are wide. So I thought that was kind of funny, but yeah, it is kind of unrealistic, but I still like it's a figure, so of course it's gonna be unrealistic. Who cares if it's unrealistic? It's still very nice. So I'm gonna close this video with some close-ups of this figure. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. I don't care. Hopefully give me a thumbs up. And feel free to leave any comments or questions down below, and I'll answer them as fast as to the best of my ability as I can. And feel free to subscribe and check out my other videos. I'm always buying figures, so I'm always having figures to review. And if comes a time where I'm not buying figures for a while, I still have a crap load of my collection to show off. And here's some close-ups.
海洋拳